Welcome to episode 2 of our P&O Oceana Cruise Vlogs. In this episode, we experience a flood, a day at sea, and the first black tie night. We also get to hear Paul's dad John sing our wedding song in the Yacht and Compass. So, eventful first day. Just been to the loo, the toilet, and pulled the flush, and the water just gushed everywhere. So we've had our first in-cabin waterfall, I believe.
Yeah, it's nice. We've never had a cabin before that had a water feature, but but we have now.
Oh dear! So with scrambling towels and a waste paper bin.
Yeah.
Water has come in the room, but to be fair, the guys have come and dealt with it very promptly, haven't they?
Yes.
So not what we want at sort of 6 a.m, but there we are. So but yeah, so the guys have come, put some towels down for now because they don't want to put the blower on to obviously wake up the other passengers. So yeah, first time that's ever happened to us over our 20 cruises, isn't it? But there we are. So we're going to sit and have a cup of coffee and then hopefully go back to sleep.
A cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee.
Oh dear. Just a quick update on the 6 a.m. water feature. We managed to get back to sleep eventually.
We did, we just woke it up at 9:30.
Yes.
The actual deck guy, I forgot what he said he was.
Well, I would imagine he's maintenance, and he's coming to
Suss out the situation.
He's coming to hoover all the carpet up because it's still all wet. So they gave us some slippers so we could walk across the wet carpets. But we've just gone into the bathroom and I've turned the tap on and there's no water.
No,
so,
and the toilet's not filling up, so hopefully they'll get it sorted.
Yeah.
They've been very prompt this morning, weren't they? So we
Yeah.
can't complain about that. So yeah, so that's
So we're off now to sample some breakfast.
yes. So we can do that, but I'll give you a quick look because we love the cabin actually.
Yeah,
The bed's
lovely,
so
yeah.
comfortable.
Yeah.
That's why we slept so well, haven't we?
Yeah.
But also look, the sunshine. Look at that. So can you believe after Storm Dennis? In fact, we were out on the balcony earlier and it was really mild. So yeah, so we're going to go and grab some breakfast. We haven't finished quite unpacking yet, and we don't know.
Not confident
No, we're not
enough to
confident.
unpack yet.
But it'd be a shame because we're really happy with this cabin. So yeah, so food time. So we're at breakfast at the Plaza, I believe it's called, isn't it, Pauline?
I can't remember.
No. Anyway, what have you got?
I've got bacon, pork sausages, baked beans, fried egg, and 2 pieces of fried bread.
And a view of this. Actually, it doesn't look too choppy at all. A few birds around there by the looks. And I have just got a build your own bacon butty. So Pauline Morgan's come back with another snacklet.
This is breakfast part 2. I've gone for healthy because there's blueberries in that muffin, and match yellow, which I think is one of your 5 a day.
Really?
And there's chocolate in there, and that's 2 of your 5 a day. So all of together, there's 3 of my 5 a day.
How does chocolate come into 5 a day?
Because it comes from a cocoa bean.
I don't know now.
With breakfast done, we headed for the promenade deck to take in some sea views and try and walk off some of the calories. We're currently sailing through the North Sea, heading for our first port of call, Hamburg.
Bit nippy, honey. Oh, a bit nippy, but it's all under shelter, which is good, isn't it? Woo! Windy willow. Whoosh! Ah! It's a bit windy. Love it. Look at this. Oh yeah. let me. Oh, quick, windy willow. Oh, that was a bit breezy. Morning. Yes.
With the cobwebs well and truly blown away, we decided to do a bit more exploring, but this time on the inside the ship. Our first stop was the Monte Carlo Casino, found on deck 8. We're not casino goers ourselves, but the Monte Carlo did look pretty comprehensive. Adjacent to the casino is the Winners Sports Bar, and pleasingly for me, but not so much for Carole, they do show Premier League football. And as the bar was open, we thought it'd be rude not to try our first drink of the day, a nice pint of Peroni and a pina colada. After a quick drink, we decided to give the outside areas another chance. But as you can see, there was no sunbathing for us today.
Ooh, that made me jump. Oh.
After overdosing on fresh air, we decided to go for a late lunch at Café Jardin.
So this afternoon we come for a little snacklet in Café Jardin. It is actually a specialty restaurant for dinner, isn't it, Paulie?
It is,
but
yes.
Between 11 and 5 it's...
11 and 5 for lunch, and it's also open in the morning, but I haven't got anything in front of me to tell you, but they do breakfast and lunch,
Yeah.
which you don't have to pay for. But in the evening it's a speciality, but it's only like $8.95,
Yeah.
I think. But quite a nice choice.
Lovely setting. You sat right over the atrium, and you've got a salad bar there, which has got salad stuff and also looks like the most fantastic cakes we haven't had yet. But you also order off the menu, and I've ordered portobello mushroom, and Paulie's got a steak sandwich.
It looks very
It
good.
looks very good.
Yeah,
So yeah, so that's Café Jardin.
This is an example of what you can get in Café Jardin between 11 in the morning until 5 in the afternoon. As you can see, Carole's also raided the salad bar, which was excellent, and I do have to say they probably had the best selection of cakes and desserts we saw on the whole ship. After quickly consuming this lovely chocolate cake, we decided to head back to the cabin and chill out for a bit.
Here's our new friend, Drizzy 1200. After our misfortune in the early hours, but it's drying it all up now, so that's good. So here's a look around our cabin. We're loving our cabin actually. The bed is probably one of the most comfortable we've had at sea. It really is so comfortable. No, it's not a water bed, thank God. No, the water didn't get quite to the bed. It got to like 2 foot away from it. So yeah. But we've got tea and coffee facilities. We've got a little plug. One plug, that's the only disappointing thing about our cabin. Just one plug, but there we are. We've got a fridge here, and we've got TV, and we've got a lovely sheltered balcony, which is perfect. Particularly because we're cruising in February. And you've got this beautiful sea view. And the sun comes out after Storm Dennis. We're so pleased to see this view, because we thought we were going to not even be able to get out here. So that's really, really great. Mr. Morgan.
Hello there.
So yeah, so this is cabin A305.
Hello there. Right, as some of you may know, we had a bit of a bathroom catastrophe in the night, and that's why that little fella over there is still there, blowing away, if you can see it. So it's about 1,000,000 degrees in here at the minute. But we had a knock on the door just now, and there was a nice gentleman there, and he was just delivering these 5 lovely
Salmon.
when I say 5,
I like salmon.
there seems to be only 3 left.
Yes, look at that. It's like a salmon wrap with cream cheese at the bottom and a bit of caviar on the top. I like them. Good job Paulie Morgan doesn't like salmon. We also got the fruit.
So when I said to Carole, oh, well, that's a shame because I don't really like salmon, she said, oh, but they have bought some fruit as well. Which was sort of like an extra kick in the bum, really, to say they bought fruit. But, you know, hey-ho. At least somebody's happy. Evening all.
Yes, we've just had a lovely leisurely nap, haven't we?
We have indeed. We're fully refreshed and ready for the first black tie night.
Yes, there's 2 actually on this week's cruise, which we were quite surprised at, weren't we? We're normally the cruise ships we've been on before have had 1. Obviously, this is our new experience with this for P&O.
Yeah.
But we're happy about that because we like to dress up too. So yes, so first formal night on the Oceana. So we'll let you know how we get on.
First stop was Explorers Bar. This is situated on deck 5, just by the Ligurian restaurant. Here's a selection of the drinks menus, so you can check out what's available and how much it is in the Explorers Bar. The prices are only applicable if you haven't got the drinks package. There were lots of cocktails on offer, but this was Carole's particular favourite, a raspberry creme brulee.
So we plan to go to the Ligurian restaurant again tonight, but look at the queue. So buffet time it is for us, I think.
So we headed up to the plaza on deck 14, where tonight's speciality was an Indian buffet. And we have to say, the food was absolutely superb.
After a delicious dinner, we headed to the Footlights Theatre to watch the evening production Encore.
The Footlights Theatre has 530 seats, so if you want a seat, you really do have to get there early. The show Encore features your favourite songs from some of the best West End musicals. This was our first experience of the Oceana show team, and we do have to say it was excellent. After the show, we popped next door to the Yacht and Compass, and we finally managed to meet fellow travel blogger Jamie. It was great to finally meet him in person, and we hit it off straight away. We also managed to catch the end of the karaoke, so that was my dad, Big John's cue to get up and give us a song.
They're waiting for his boy when we walk down the aisle. Yeah.
Let there be you, let there be me, let there be oysters under the sea. Love, let there be love. Ladies and gentlemen, John. Thank you very much, John. Thank you.
Right, so we're back in our cabin, and as you can see, our blue friend's gone. So we're all dried up. All dried up.
All dried up, yeah. We're old and withered and all dried up.
Oh.
We're now currently sailing up the river. Oh my god. The River Alb.
Yes, we think it's Alb.
We think it's Alb.
Mm.
And the next stop is Hamburg.
Yes, and we should reach there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So it's sort of 1 a.m. now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you can probably tell by the fact that we can't pronounce our words. So we'll speak to you late. I say tomorrow, but it's not tomorrow. It's later today.
Yes, we're off to bed.
Good night.
Good night.
Join us for episode 3, where we reach our first port of call, Hamburg.